So have we been live yet?
Hey,
I
it
could hear you
worked.
talking to local.
Boom.
I wasn't supposed to hear you talking, but I could.
It actually worked.
Kinda.
You know how it always shuts
Sort of.
everybody's mics off when you do that?
Yeah, I shut mine
Mhm.
off.
I was sitting here watching
Mine
them,
too.
shutting them off and turning them back on. I was like,
Was it?
It told me mine was off, so I stopped talking.
I heard you talking.
Yes, and mine was off.
Oh, that's weird.
Mine was
Yeah.
off. It's StreamYard.
Gremlins.
Ain't worked the bug. Haven't worked the bugs out of it yet.
What you gonna do?
oh,
Well, we're in between the big holidays. I just did work. Got back from visiting
I think-
mom, setting up the Christmas lights. Still not over, but
I think we're planning on doing another New Year's stream again this year, aren't we, Curtis?
yeah, that's the plan.
When's New Year's? Is it on Sunday?
No, it's
Yeah, when
Thursday?
is it?
Is it a Thursday?
Okay.
Hey, Tommy.
New Year's.
I'll be working that day, so I'll definitely be in the chat till about 10 when it's time for me to go to bed.
It's a Wednesday.
Thursday, huh?
It's on a Wednesday. New Year's Day is Thursday.
Well,
Yeah. All of the holidays fall on my shift this year. But you know, the joy of the new job, you know what I mean? It's like it's about showing up.
Yeah.
Tommy, if you want to jump up here, the link's at the top of the chat.
I stopped by Father Fish's stream today. I popped up on it.
Oh, yeah?
So I gotta ask him how Father Fish was doing. And I guess he's doing better. And he's finally up and moving around again.
Amen.
Guess he had a surgery
Sweet
I wasn't aware of.
I saw him one time at the Clash, and then I never saw him again.
Yeah.
That first morning.
Yeah, I saw him in patching at the Clash, and I didn't see him again either.
Yeah, it's like he disappeared Friday by noon, and I never saw him again.
Yeah. I guess he's been lurking in people's streams, but that's about it. He hasn't been interacting.
Oh, that's good though. You know what I mean? Like, he's such a big part of the community. You know what I mean? It's just like I love that.
He is.
I've got a short of when he was messing around with the 360 cam and stuff like that. And if you look like directly at him and then up, like there's like a distortion, and it's like him and his head is all like sworn up like that. And I was like, I don't know whether you caught Father Fish's stream this morning, but it was the most psychedelic experience I've had in at least 12 years.
Yeah.
It's like, it was awesome.
I don't always agree with the way that he presents things, but he is a part of the community.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like he's his own guy, you know what I mean? And he's not going to change. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't want to. He's got it figured out. And like, I admire that. I don't agree with everything he says either, but it's just like, hey man, like he's a big part of the community, man. Like for sure.
There comes a time when a person has to take their stance and, just stick with it and not.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, like, you can always take a stance or a perspective to where whatever your argument is wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's the duality of our existence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Perspective and opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything the way he does it, but I don't disrespect the way he does it. He can do what he wants.
no.
He can do what he
I've
wants.
I've taken ideas of how he does some things, and I've utilized them in some of my stuff.
I steal from everybody on this panel right here every chance I get.
That's
And
right.
That's the whole purpose of Fish Keeper. I mean,
I can't
you watch each other
imagine
do
what
it.
you have gleaned from my streams, but
I learned how to
It's-
I learned
that-
how to
that-
cut acrylic rod the very hard way. I saw that.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we learned
the hardest way possible with a hacksaw.
Yeah,
My
I
favorite
mean,
thing
like,
to learn was how to not build a fish rack.
That's right. That was a good one. I mean, I never
was
put out the
funny.
video. I still have all the footage and everything, but like,
Yeah.
I feel like releasing it would just be encouraging people to make like dangerous
Bad
things.
choices.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's my responsibility to just destroy that footage, actually, because like, it's just
But
going to
not
give
to
people bad ideas.
I made a correction here type thing. But yeah, I remember that video or that live stream.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I had one of
I
the
was
racks
laughing with you,
completely
Mike.
fall down.
I was laughing with you, not at you. Just so you know.
Hey, man, whatever. I mean, like, the fool
Yeah, I was
around and
just
find
laughing.
out community is like an untapped resource. You know what I mean? And like, that's how I'm going to make my move. And then like, you guys will just be like trying to get some of the attention that my channel's getting as I fool around and find out in my fish room. You know, it's not about my successes. It's about repeated attempts.
Repetition.
Well, you learn more from your mistakes and your successes, right?
That's for sure. I'm still like so stoked about this 50-gallon lowboy that I'm working on.
Right.
Mr. Reynolds, I need your opinions. I want like 3 different species of like micro rasbora, but will they like mix with each other? So should I be doing like one micro rasbora and then a couple other species? Like, I'm talking like all fish that like get about an inch, like not much more than that.
They shouldn't, as long as you don't get them in the same lineage. You know what I'm saying? In other words, the same. What do they call it?
Genus.
The main
Yeah.
genus. Yeah.
Okay.
If you get the same genus, then yeah, there's good odds they'll cross. If you get different
Yeah.
genus, you should.
That's how some
Okay.
of the barbs that we have are made. It's cross, and I'm saying
Right.
some of the in the hobby created stuff for the rasboras and pretty much everything.
And then I've never kept the pygmy cories. So I was thinking about doing a bunch of them on the bottom, or making sure that I have some good rock piles of lava rock and doing shrimp on the bottom instead.
Okay, I've got pygmy.
What do you
cories.
think?
I've got probably about 40 of them. I started
Mhm.
out with, I think, 6 from Peplin. They're not a bottom cory like most cories. Pygmy
Okay.
cories are more of a swimmer and a schooler, all around, more of the middle ground and up and down and everywhere. They're a pretty
Yeah, that
intense
tank's going to be
cory.
10 inches, so that's probably a poor choice.
Yeah, you want to. I'd stick. Shrimp would be a good one in there. What else would you put? Oh, you said some small rasboras. Yeah, as long as you give the shrimp.
Yeah, I was thinking about 3 different species and about 30 of each of them.
Gotcha. You know, another one that would go good, even with the rasboras, are the least.
So
killing.
which rasbora are you looking at? Are you looking at like was it the Phoenix?
Yeah, there's several different color types
Apostrophe?
of
The
micro
chili
rasbora, right?
Yeah,
Chili
those guys are like
rasboras.
the same. Yeah, chilies. Those guys are all
Chilies
pretty much
stay
the same.
really small, and they're beautiful little
Yeah.
rasbora.
Yeah, chili seemed to be like an obvious choice. So like definitely
Yeah.
those.
But don't get the apostrophes or the Phoenix then, because they are the same fish.
Okay. So I can
Wow.
only choose one of those 3. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the sort of thing I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I
so
like
you
the
could get
black.
like a
I
pork
like the
chop.
black emerald tetra lately, but I'm not
I'm
sure
not
about
familiar
how
with that
big they get. They might be outside of
Yeah.
my size range.
Black. Well, no, I'm thinking of the black neons. The black neons get big.
The black neons is what I was thinking of.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
get big.
they get fairly good.
Okay.
They get bigger than your regular neons, you know, your blue neon.
Okay. But I really love their look. But yeah, they don't fit my mold. Yo.
Well, I will say this, you won't put shrimp in with them. They will eat your shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the
black
celestial pearl danios? I heard they like to hide a lot, so they might be like a lackluster. But if I'm choosing 3 different species, maybe one that hides,
Aren't they?
because that's been on my list. Like, I really love the way they look. Like, it reminds me of what? It reminds me of Zelda, and like the different fishes that are in Hyrule and stuff like that. So like, I gotta have it.
Isn't that the same as the Rasbora, the same family?
Well,
Yeah,
I've
that's what they're called.
Galaxy Rasboras.
Right.
Yeah. Celestial Pearl Danio,
Yeah.
Galaxy Rasbora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got to make sure that that Rasbora doesn't mix with the other Rasbora. Is that correct?
Emerald.
Right.
With the emerald.
Okay, they mix with the emerald. Okay. I do like the emerald. I only bought 3, and they're in my mutt guppy tank,
Yeah.
and I
that's
see
fine,
them
just,
from time to time. But
don't
I
do the
really like
CPDs
them. I
with
think
them.
I bought 5. I lost 2 in the transition.
And there is a cross that people sell of those fish. I don't know
Is
what
it
they
good
call
looking?
it, but yeah, it's not bad. It's probably one of the better mixes that you can get naturally,
That's cool.
but it's not. I don't think it's as good as either normal.
Oh, okay.
Instead of doing shrimp, you need to get those little miniature crayfish.
Yeah, so we can have a
You got
crayfish
some
only tank.
crayfish you could send him.
Mhm.
Oh, I wasn't thinking the big one. I was thinking the little ones.
Oh,
They're
Yeah.
CPOs,
they're super cool.
little CPOs.
Yeah, but I mean, like, don't they get like 2 inches still?
Yeah, but they don't hurt anything.
Some of them only get to be like an inch,
Yeah, they're
pretty small.
pretty small.
Which ones you talking about?
CPOs,
Or the dwarf ones are even smaller
yeah,
than that.
dwarf Mexican.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, but the dwarf Mexican's a CPO. It just it self-replicates.
Right on. Do the dwarf Mexicans come in different colors? The only thing I've seen is orange.
Yeah, the orange.
Orange,
Well, they have a
blue.
A blue one out
They have a
now,
blue
but
as
I don't
well?
know if that's the Mexican.
Yeah,
Rocco had
Yeah.
one that was blue.
pretty sure it's the same morph.
Is it? Okay, just the color.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it goes by the Mexican name, but I believe it's the same genus.
The white ones look pretty cool too, but I can't remember what kind they are.
The
Yeah, I'm
light
not familiar with the white ones.
yabbies, they're the bigger. They get bigger.
They get bigger.
Yeah, they're the yabbies, just like the electric blues and the pinks. Well, not all of them are, but a lot of them are yabbies.
you want the Texarkanas ones. They only get about 1.25 inches.
Which ones?
Texarkanas.
Texarkanas? I'm not familiar with them.
Yeah, they live near the coast.
They're a blue dwarf. I have some. I got about a dozen of them.
Of course you do.
Wish I had about 40 of them. I'd send you about 10 of them.
Right? But yeah, I'm thinking about like keeping the whole thing small, and then I want to grow mosses on the lava rocks that I have just above the surface of the water, so that the whole thing is like a micro tank, but it's huge.
I know,
Well, if you're
Lumi.
not doing shrimp, like you said, just put rock piles and moss. Shrimp would be able to hide in it. They'll do fine. Especially if you're going to do little rasboras and stuff.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
Definitely be an interesting little tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would definitely be fun. With the mosses, I'm now leaning towards like getting one of those terrarium like mixes where you get a mix of a bunch of different mosses and you spread it all over the rock, and then what is suitable to grow there is the one that's going to take over. You know what I mean? So like, however far from the water and however tall it gets, like each one will like fill in. I think that's the way that I'm going to have the most success, and then from
Well-
there I can remove different mosses and like grow them and stuff like that.
Well, and if you're doing some of that lava rock right out of the water, you can even do some real cool ferns that way too.
Right on. I've seen a little bit of microferns, but I'm not doing the research right. You know what I mean? I need to like look at like different microferns and stuff like that and like learn about them. But
Yeah, 'cause
it's
there's some
been,
small ferns that only get, 2, 3 inches leaves kind of thing. But if you're going to have that lava rock out of water, it'll have that constant moisture. They do good there.
right. And like, I'm not scared to like put a little bit of clay down, you know what I mean? And then like put the mosses on top of that either.
On a lot of them, you wouldn't need that. Just put a piece of bark on top.
You might even be able to pull off a bulbitis or Java fern
Yeah.
and let it just naturally grow out of the water.
Yeah. My Java fern, for me in my water, there's something that is part of, I think it's probably one of the macros that it just doesn't get enough of. So like in my water, it immediately like puts babies on all of the leaves and stuff like that and dies off. So like I don't know whether it's like a lack of potassium or something. I doubt all the calcium is being taken out of my water.
Yeah.
Just
So
from an
I did find
aquifer.
something else out recently.
What's that?
Water can be radioactive, like an actual problem here.
Well,
People that have
that's-
the
That's
radon
lovely.
stuff, yeah, the radon stuff under their basements. Now apparently they have radon things for your water.
Oh boy.
Just ran across that last week.
Yeah, well, that just brings us a little bit closer to my
Well,
Fallout.
how the
my
hell are we supposed
Fallout
to test
video
for that?
game experience. Don't worry, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
I started
Wow.
binging that show yesterday.
Oh yeah, my wife and I wanted to see some new episodes. Are there any new episodes out?
Yeah, I think there's season 2. Well, but it's all new to me because I didn't start watching it yet. So
Okay, yeah, we watched the first season and like my wife was into it, which she's not into post-apocalyptic type situations usually. You know what I mean? She's like, it's so drab and blah. She's like not into it. You know what I mean? And so it's like, well,
It is,
that's the whole video game, so this is what I'm playing.
that
That's
is
what's
one
on the
modern video
TV.
game that I like.
Which one?
Fallout.
Yeah, man, I
Fallout,
played some Fallout
yeah.
76 with some folks. I still have an account. I still have an obscene amount of stuff. We can build whatever we want. I've got plans for
Yeah.
everything too.
I might have to update some gaming stuff.
Yeah, I'm still on a PS4 over here, so
I'm still on a PS0. There's not one gaming thing in this house.
That's because you're really
well,
old.
Curtis,
You're like pre-Atari.
I guess I won't be playing with you.
Pong.
Probably not.
Yeah. I don't even think Pong was out when Curtis was still a kid.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had Zelda.
Yeah, I
when I was a
don't
teenager.
know. I don't know.
First games came out in black and white, just so you know.
Yeah. I was thinking more like pre-TV era. Jimmy P level.
I'm not quite that old.
What? Just like rocks and sticks? Like, what are we talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah,
Rocks and sticks.
if you're lucky.
Like
to-
I said, we found a dating site just for Jimmy P.
yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
He popped
Called
up in somebody's chat the other day.
Carbon dating. Carbon dating.
Hey, why does only Oscar say that I'm very afraid? What did I say that brought that up?
I don't know.
Did you say
Oh, maybe the you're very afraid. Probably the radiation thing.
Oh, the radiation thing.
Probably.
I assume it's like microplastics. You know what I mean? It's just like, sure, that may be the cause of
Yeah.
death. We'll see. Jerry's still out. Here I am.
Oh, I thought Fallout season was already out. Maybe I'm mistaken.
I haven't watched any of them yet.
Yeah,
it's pretty
Rack,
good.
I'm real excited
Even
about
if
it. I've
you're,
been,
yeah, even if you're not into the game, it's still pretty easy to follow and interesting.
Well, I played the game, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
there's a lot of like sick dark humor in that game that like I kind of dig. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you
Me
find
too.
a skeleton somewhere and stuff like that, and you're like looking at it, and you're all like, "Wow, this guy died in an extreme and very weird way." Like,
Yeah.
like very odd
There's definitely a lot of off humor in it.
Yeah.
for sure.
Get that in a lot of the games anymore.
Nick Hardwater is playing
Yeah.
Outer Worlds 2 right now. I might want to check that out.
I can't. I'll get too involved in something, so I have to be leery.
I was
I
doing
barely
that
have
with
enough
Elder
time for the. Yeah. World of Warcraft was bad for me, but I barely have enough time to keep up with the fish from my work. So
Right?
I had
Yeah.
a game in there. I'll have to give up one of the two.
Yeah, I was starting to get into Elder Scrolls. Just kind of dropped out
Dude,
of it.
that is so much fun. It's like, it's just like, oh, I want to play D&D, but I don't want to like interact with anyone. So it's like, oh wow, look at this. This is exactly what I was looking for. So good. My wife has played that game like so many times. We bought it on the PS3, the PS4, and we bought it on the Nintendo Switch because my wife wanted to be able to carry it into the other room.
Yeah.
We bought that game 3 times.
My daughter stole my Fallout 4 when she moved
Oh
out.
yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
play
I
that
went
one. I
looking
heard it
for
was
it.
good though.
Yeah, I was looking for it, and then she's like, "Well, yeah, I took it. It's mine." It's like, no,
Right,
that one was mine.
Then you have
and
people
y'all both could solve this by going to GameStop and buying a used copy for $16.
We don't have one.
Yeah, then you got people like me. Last time I played a video game with Tomb Raider.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's all
Original
right.
one. Everybody loves a little Laura Croft.
Believe it or not, I still have an old Atari 2600.
I do too in the garage. It doesn't work.
I still
I got
a
like
Sega
64
Genesis.
cartridges, I think.
Yeah, I
I
got,
got a
bunch of
Sega
cartridges,
Genesis
parts
and
for
the
it,
original Nintendo.
I see Curtis as a Leisure Suit Larry fan.
Don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you're probably playing it on your computer at work, just pretending you don't know it.
No, everything at work is monitored. You don't play nothing on those.
I think this is too old to monitor.
Yeah. I think I actually have that game still somewhere.
I'm going to show my age, but as a kid, I remember when Pong came out, my dad brought one
Me
home for
too.
Christmas. And that was like shit, that little ball going back and forth, man. We thought we had something there.
Got a legitimate
Oh,
question.
Richard, you got a question?
Do I have any new breeding projects? Yeah, I'm getting back into breeding CPDs again. I had quit because I had so many in the local fish stores. I'd sold them so many, they weren't selling many for a while, so I kind of cut back. But now that I've been playing around with the new 3D printer and I printed out those Lowell egg collectors and stuff, yeah, I got them in the CPD tank trying to
Are they-
collect some more eggs.
Are they working for you?
Yeah.
I didn't have luck with them.
Yeah. Now, the only thing I found was when I first set it up, I had too much tubing and it wasn't
Okay.
pulling it up. And when I
All
cut
right.
the tubing and put it basically the egg collector right underneath the pickup tube, then it started
Yeah.
working the problem.
Okay.
Now, the other thing is I leave the air cut way down so it barely does any water during the day. And then when I get home, then I'll hit that air, not quite
Suck
full
it up.
blast, but to really pump the eggs in there if there's any eggs.
Okay.
Because I've found with the CPDs, if the water's flowing too much in that moss, They don't
They
seem
won't
to
use
want to
it.
lay in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's what my problem was too.
Oh, you had too much.
'Cause I
water.
got zero fry in the thing. So I mean, and I know I had boys and girls because they're easy enough to sex.
Gotcha. Now the other thing is, the more you can pump them with baby brine and stuff, the more they'll drop eggs.
Yeah.
You know, high
So
protein.
I pulled them out of the tank because I've been doing like just throw them in a tank for a while, let them spawn, and then pull them out.
Mhm.
And I put them all in my 40 breeder for the staging tank. And I think the barbs might have ate them because I haven't seen them since I put them in there.
Oh yeah,
The barbs aren't that damn big though.
Yeah, but barbs.
but
are
barbs
pretty
have to
green.
constantly eat. It seems like I feed
No,
them
it's
once a
like-
day, and like it's
like,
ravenous, like crazy.
Yeah, they're not
Feed
that
mine
bad.
twice a day.
Mine aren't at least.
Well,
However,
the
since
other
I put them
problem-
all in there, the Odessas are actually out and about, and you can see them. So it's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
The other problem is the CPD fry are just so small for the longest while. You know, they're just a little tiny sliver. They're food for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. But
Mm.
these 10 tanks, except for that one, so 9 tanks, all have or have potential of fry in them. I've seen eyelashes in a few of them, so I'm just feeding them all like they have fry in them, and until I
Gotcha.
start seeing them swim around, or the other ones are big enough that I figure that they're nothing there.
Yeah, I like I said, I did notice certain of the egg scatterers, especially not as much with my dwarf emeralds. It didn't seem to matter the water flow, but with the
Yeah.
CPDs, it did. And I even had the CPDs. I caught them laying in some black-beard algae rather than go to the bottom. And that's when I figured
Really?
out turning the air down, and that seemed to work. They started breeding over the moss then.
Okay. I'll have to give that a go because I've got a couple designs. I've got Lowell's and I've got what's his name from Australia.
Oh yeah, I've got his too.
Yeah.
The square one.
Yep.
Shoot, it starts with a B. Not Brent. Blake. Blake's Aquatic.
Blake. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got his too. I bought his a couple of years back. And it worked okay, but it seemed to collect more Molman stuff than Lowell's does.
Okay.
You know, and I made a homemade one years ago with the Penflex breeder box, and then you put it together with the tube and all that. And that one didn't
Okay,
work too much at all. Huh?
Shady wanted me to do that style.
I didn't have much luck with it.
Yeah,
No.
I didn't have much luck with that one at all. But the Lowell so far, it seems to be working well. Once I got rid of half the tubing and brought it right underneath where it was just an automatic lift, and then like I said, I leave it just barely flowing, and then once a day when I get home, I'll, in the afternoon, I'll crank it up, and then you'll see the eggs come in at that point.
I know Blake isn't making like any money on his. I don't think, at least, because by the time
No.
you ship them over here, it was pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I think it was like $30 or something shipped, and that was coming
Yeah.
from, overseas.
Hey, you always got to love it. Somebody in it for the love of the game,
Yeah.
And all hail the Loach Queen has entered the chat.
Yeah.
Jody P, Tropical Fish.
Hey,
Co.
Jody.
I salute you.
Need her to get a loach for us.
Well, that's like I gotta
Pastel
say,
one.
Lowell's Fish Lab. He set up a Patreon. You pay $5 to become a member, and you can get all the downloads. And he tells you once you do that, unsubscribe. He doesn't want the money.
Yeah.
But by
I'm still subscribed
subscribing
to it.
his Patreon, you're agreeing not to commercially make
Sell
them
it,
and
yeah.
sell them. But he doesn't care, if you're printing them and giving them away to friends and that kind of stuff. He wants them out.
I thought
in
you
the
weren't
house.
supposed to do that either.
Well, on his question and answer thing he's got, one of it was, can you print them and sell them? And no, I don't want people making profit off of it. And then the other question was, well, if I have friends that want them, if they pay for the filament for the materials, is it okay? And he said, technically no. However, as long as somebody's not making money off of it, I don't really care.
Okay.
So I made some, I've given them away. Nobody's paid me anything for any of them. I just
Yeah.
I got the 3D
See,
printer.
I'm willing to send him $5. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
I end up using his design, I'll pay $5 to him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you know, and like
But-
I love the whole like open source. You know what I mean? Like it's not exactly, but I mean it's as close to open
There's-
source as you can get. You know,
Well,
and I think
There's
that
actually
that's
a
great.
lot out there. There's a
Mitchell
lot out
Broom.
there if you get into 3D stuff.
Mitchell Broom. He's got the new heads for sponge filters. He's got airlift tubes. He's got brine shrimp breeding hatcheries. He's got all kinds of stuff. He's got one that's similar to a German breeding box, German breeding ring, and all of his files for 3D printing are on a 3D website called Colts, but they're all free. He just put them out there so anybody can download them and print them. You know, I mean, I think that's cool. You can tell, like you said, Mike, those are guys that are in it for the love of the hobby. They're not out to make a bunch of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think that there's room for that. You know what I mean? Like not everything has to be a commercial endeavor. You know what I mean? Like you're the person that decides what you're going to participate in. You know what I mean? Like so yeah, I think that that's great. And honestly, like I'm not going to buy a 3D printer and figure out how to do it and all that. I have no interest in that. So therefore, I am willing to pay somebody to make what I want, just like help solve my problem. And like if they want to like sell that or something like that, like that's great. You know, good for you. You know what I mean? Like put it out there. You know what I mean? But it solved my particular problem, and I don't have to learn how to do it. I'm willing to pay. You know what I mean? Because it would be something small that I would need.
I have
Yeah.
so much fun farting around with that program. I mean, some of them make me want to pull my hair out, but
Yeah.
Right, but if you're enjoying it, it's just like, hey, I will compensate you. This is what I need to like solve a particular problem that I have. It's just like, and that's why we're all friends with each other. You know, like I think that that's great.
Well, that's like what gets me about the 3D printing now that I've got into it. If there's something you're looking for, if you look it
It's-
up on some
yeah.
of these 3D print websites, 9 times out of 10, there's either somebody already figured out a print for that, or they've figured out a print for something that's just what you want. You just have to resize it or reconfigure it to your application. And that
Yeah.
happens a lot. I mean, I haven't had to like create my own stuff so far. I've just taken other people's stuff and some of it I've modified, some of it I haven't had to. It'll print just like I want it, you know, with Lowell's, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's amazing how much stuff is out there. I mean, it's millions upon millions of files for just about anything you can think of.
I tagged you in it, Jody, for Tropical Fish Co.
Yeah, Jody was asking what kind of loach. Like, is there a kind of loach that will hang out with shrimp? I don't think so. I think by definition, right?
No, it will.
No, your hill streams. I mean, they might pick off a baby here and there, but overall, I've got some yellow shrimp in with my hill streams that have been in there for a couple of years now, and they're fine.
I'll send
Ooh,
it
so
to your Discord,
so
Jody.
maybe I look into some small hill streams.
Yeah, Jody'd be the one to talk to. She'd know. And like I said, I don't see a lot of baby shrimp in there, but the shrimp that I put in originally, the full size, they're all in fine.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
But
Jody said,
the rock that I'm using is hardscape
said the
is
perfect
lava
rock.
rock. So I can add lava rock files and it's just a continuation.
That's they're little pastels.
They're what?
They're pastel. The colors.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm being shown a picture. Hold on. Oh my God.
What kind
Yeah.
are those?
They're beautiful.
No clue. There was no name.
Does Jody know?
Yeah, it looks like she does.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. I'm in love.
Looks like they got unicorn lumps on them.
Huh.
But
I
need
haven't
Jody to get
giggled like
those.
that in a minute. Thank you for showing me that picture.
Those are gorgeous.
Yeah, they're pretty. I would like to work with those.
Jody. Oh, Jody already
Yeah,
said.
I kind of
Yeah,
figured that,
those
Joey.
are Pseudograstomyzum fasciatus. Okay.
Yeah, and they're probably
Pseudo
playing gray
They all look
turds or
like
something.
that when they're in breeding dress.
Gastromezon fasciatus juliensis. All right.
So
That's a
Jody,
mouthful.
when are you guys getting those in? That's what I
She's
want
probably
to
already
know.
got them.
Dude,
The
if she
pictures
already
that she
has them,
shows
that
probably
is
don't look like
like
that.
that is like gold right there. That's beautiful.
Yeah, Jody's probably already got them in her personal.
Okay, so
cellar.
they only look like that when they're in breeding dress.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Which I'm
dude,
pretty sure
yeah,
a
it's,
lot of those are like that.
that's awesome though. So Richard, what can you tell me about the behavior of the Margaritas Danio rasbora?
The what?
Isn't their Latin name something like Margaritas or something like that?
Never heard of
The CPDs?
Yeah. Do I have them confused with another fish? Am I showing my my noviceness?
No,
I'm
I
really-
don't know. You may be right.
I'm really confident when it comes to the scientific name, you just add nuts to the end of it.
Pretty much.
Nuts.
Well, I'm trying to try a little bit harder than that, but I fall on my face more often than I don't.
The CPDs, they're an egg scatterer. If the adults are in the tank, they'll scatter eggs and moss and stuff, but they also eat their babies and their eggs. They're real bad for that. So you really need to have like either an egg
A
catcher
collection.
or automatic egg catcher or something like that. And once you do that, they're really simple. One thing about CPD eggs, you don't have to put methylene blue or any of that in with them. When CPD eggs are distributed by the female, they have a special coating with a certain bacteria on them that keep the eggs clean.
Wow.
That's why CPD eggs don't fungus very much.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because when
Is there a
what's his
kind of
name,
water that's better for them?
I breed mine in really soft water, 6.8 to 7.2.
See, mine's real hard. Like I can't get the angel eggs to survive. They break them moving them around.
Okay, then yeah, I don't know how good you do with CPD eggs because they need that really soft water or the eggs will calcify.
Mm.
You'd be better off with some really small live bears. You know,
Well, I
like the
do have
least
guppies
fish,
and Variatus
some-
platies.
Huh?
How about some
I've got
Millerai?
I've got the
Some Millerai and some
Miller.
Nezzies.
yeah, so I'm still sticking with the small scale, right guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
The Nezzies would be the bigger of them, but they're still a small swordtail. Like platy sized.
Yeah, having that much space and stuff like that, I could have more males together and stuff like that. Like I am down to no males in that tank that's overbreeding that 10-gallon.
Millerai, you're lucky if they get what, an inch and a quarter?
Yeah, Millerai is like the female might be an inch and a quarter, and the male's probably just under an inch.
There you go.
And they're
Yeah,
pretty-
no, that does sound good.
They're pretty
like,
fish, too.
Yeah, when they're all settled in and get their full color, it's orange with like a Dalmatian and black speckle on them.
I do like the speckles a whole lot. I miss my mollies. They finally died out. I lost the last one like a month ago.
I think these are a better alternative to mollies. Mollies don't like my waller. Neither do most swordtails, but the Nezzies will do it.
Yeah,
Was it- I
so
think
that
s-
might be the showfish, and then like a tetra, and then one of the micro rasboras.
Yeah. So I think Sutton has a lack of calcium in his water.
I definitely have a
he
lot of
breeds-
calcium in my water. There's no way they
He
can take
breeds
it
a lot
all
of
out.
rams and angels too.
You could go with endlers if your water's that hard. They're small.
Yeah, I've got a lot of Endler males. I mean, I might put them in as one of the, and I had some of them mixed with the purple Moscows, and they've got some really great like flame tails. So like the pintail and like just like a lot of like blue and purple shimmer on them. Jody P found 3 diamond tetrafry today on plants. Oh, while trimming the plants. Seven point 7.8 pH. Sutton Road says they've had CPD spawn and give them fry. So yeah, I just need to give them a shot
Cool.
because mine settles to like 7.2, but it comes in at like 8.4 sometimes,
Like I said, my
8.2,
soft
and
water
then
tanks
after it
are anywhere-
gasses off.
Yeah, my softer water tanks are anywhere from like 6.8 to 7.2, and that's the ones I breed them in. I tried them in my hard water tanks, but my hard water tanks are like 8.5 pH. They're really hard.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have any luck in there, but 7.8, yeah, you might be good.
Yeah. Well, getting a sink in between the and getting water filtered in between the washer and dryer in my garage is a long-standing goal of mine. I just need to like do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Get that hacksaw out and start cutting pipes.
Yeah. Ginger's got Ginger rubra endlers.
Dennis,
Still on the for them ones that Richard's looking for.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dennis, but I said Dennis, but I meant Curtis. Any luck on the Ginger Sulfuris?
Not yet. Still working on it.
Dang.
I got the feelers out. We'll come up with them because I do know that there's 2 individuals in the United States that has them. Just gotta make contact.
Cheryl, my
Measure
TDS
TDS.
is around 180 to 200 on my soft water tanks.
Yeah. If mine's sitting 200, I'm changing water, like preferably around 150.
Yeah, mine's like 400.
Mine
Yeah.
comes out of the tap at 300.
Mine's like in between 18 and 30 ish. So that's usually what it is in the tanks. Somewhere around 50, 60 is what I try to maintain.
Yeah, if I let a tank go or introduce a lot of load, like adding a bunch of fish to a tank and stuff like that, I can run out of buffer like really quickly, and it'll drop. I think I attribute that to a lot of my losses on bringing them in and stuff like that. I think that I've had a pH drop because it ran out of carb.
Well, I have to transition into my tanks slow because whenever I get fish, they're always from harder water and they don't like that transition.
Mm.
Like if I do a plop and drop, it's a dead fish, guaranteed.
Geek Boy's down to his last 2 blue Axelrod Rasbora. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to reach out there. Geek Boy's running low.
Reach out to Foxy and Peplin. I think they only have males though.
700 from the tap. Wow.
Yeah.
CR Fish is asking for the TDS. I think you gave that, didn't you?
Yeah, mine on my soft water tanks are around 180, 200. For my soft water, I do RO and then remineralize with shrimpy salts. And I remineralize it to 150, but in most of my tanks, it hangs around 180 to 200.
Okay. Yeah, I want to be able to do that. I think that that would be fun.
I'm gonna put the whole house filter, you know how you do that, and then you put the 2 carbon blocks and just test mine after that and see what it does. Not gonna hurt
Nice.
any. Mine's so hard, if it knocks it down halfway, I'm still 150.
Winning.
Yeah, I'm still 120 to 150. So, and I do have RO if I want to cut it. So. But I mainly got out of a bunch of like the Apistos and stuff because I just got tired of messing with the water. I can do it, but I had to mix like 1/4 tap to 3/4 RO because mine's so hard. Or just use straight RO and mineralize it. Which, if the fish were $100 a pair, I'd do it all day long. But when they're $8, $10 fish, it's not worth all that time and effort.
Right.
You know.
Well, I'd like to keep some softer water fish, you know what I mean? Like on the smaller side, but I'd still like to be able to do that.
Like Curtis said, just get you an RO system and, you know, mix it in with your water, your existing.
No, I bought a RO system my first year at Aquashella. It's still on the shelf.
Mine's,
Set it up.
my hose is hanging right there. I can mix whatever I want. I just don't do it. I just deal with what my water deals with.
I'll stick to my acid water fish.
But I agree. You need to get the Miller Eye or something like that, Mike. That's a pretty fish. You'll like it.
All right.
Even putting them in with what you were originally planning wouldn't be bad.
Gonna give you that orangey yellow flashy color.
Yeah, and they don't bother nobody.
Which is a cool little fish.
And I have a lot of them.
Yeah.
I have a lot of.
I have a few. I don't know who would have gave those to me.
So it's not so much the breeding part, Cheryl. It's the viable egg thing. Because I mean, fish will spawn. It's just whether or not the eggs will be viable is a whole other story.
Yeah, because a lot of them won't hatch in them.
Oh, I know the chloramines are in there, Zen, but I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm on a well, so.
But it would have to affect TDS.
Yeah, that's beyond my chemistry level.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it.
chloramine's an acid, so I would think it would bring TDS down, but I don't know.
Yeah, I would throw that in Stephen P's court.
That's a question that if Stephen P doesn't know the answer, he knows the next step for figuring it out.
Yeah.
But I'd be surprised if
you
he
have to
hasn't
remember,
thought about that.
Stephen P is also very anti-TDS, so
Oh yeah, that's why we're all going to send him a TDS meter for
Yep.
Christmas.
and a banana plant. You have to make sure there's a banana plant.
There you go. We should
I
make
just
Christmas,
put a banana plant in the
make Christmas
garage.
ornaments out of TDS meters and send him a box.
TDS meters for Stephen P and the banana plants for Jenna.
There you go.
Oh boy.
And the coals for the kids.
Yeah, Stan's water is like mine is coming out of my well. That's why I do RO and remineralize.
Liquid
Well,
rock.
3G's got the same deal. He's got liquid rock, and he was breeding all the angels and rams and stuff like that. And eventually, I finally got him to tell me that he was pulling the eggs and putting them in RO when they
Yeah,
spawned.
okay.
So
That would make sense. I was going to say, 'cause
'cause I was
That
not
would be the
figuring out how the hell
easiest
he was
way to
pulling
do
it
it.
off. Yeah.
coming direct out of my well, my
Oh,
pH
Vibes is in here.
8.5, some parts of the season goes up to almost 9, and my TDS is
And
8
Swiftle.
coming out. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's limestone.
Swiftle has fairly
South
hard.
Florida, you know.
Yeah. Swiftle's down in your area. He's got hard water, but he manages to do rams. And the angels. So I remember when he first started spawning angels years ago, and I was helping him with some tips on how to get them going and stuff. And I was amazed that his eggs were fertile.
Yeah, no kidding. That high at TDS.
Yeah. And he might have been cutting it and I forgot, or he didn't tell me, or so. That's always a possibility. My memory's not the greatest.
Well, I'm going to try rams, but I don't know how well they'll do. I mean, my water pH and it's 7.71.
Yeah, 7's fine.
I got one. Have you guys ever seen a long fin black ram?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming out now.
Okay, I never had
Ooh.
seen one before, and when Dennis moved to Texas, he brought 5, I think, of the rams over, black rams over for me to have and everything, and I put them into 155 with a few other fish. And now that they've all grown up, there's one of them that just have these long flowing tail fins, man. It's really cool looking. But I didn't
I've
realize
heard
they
they're
were
a little
wow.
more aggressive too.
Huh?
I've heard that they were a little bit more aggressive too.
Well, black rams in general are. They're more aggressive than German blues, that's for sure. But yeah, I didn't know they had long fin before, and there's one kicked out in this bunch, just one out of all of them. But I thought it might be cool to try to breed it and see what happens.
Now, who was it? Was it Dean that was breeding the black rams?
Yeah, breed them for a while.
They definitely are, Jody.
Yep, absolutely.
Eventually, I'll make some good ones.
TDS,
don't-
the dump
They
suit.
don't play well with others.
Yeah, see, I'm going to be trying the, oh, not the German blues, but the other ones.
Which ones?
The electric blues?
Yeah, no, it's not the
The
Bolivians. Yeah, Bolivian.
See, now for me, Bolivians were always the bigger asshole of the fish, of the Germans, or of the rams. The Germans I have usually are nicer than the Bolivians.
Yeah, Bolivians are pretty aggressive.
Especially if, like, I had McMaster with them, and they just beat the hell out of the McMaster.
Really? Huh. Yeah, I would
Wow.
think that this master eyes would have held their own with them, but maybe not.
I know that usually in YouTube land, most people say that Bolivians are the nicer ram, and that's not
Yeah.
my experience.
That's not what
Yeah,
I
when they're by themselves.
To me, the nicest
Yeah.
ones have been the electric blues and the plain old German blues.
Yeah, the golds aren't so bad either. They're pretty mild, especially toward other fish.
Yeah, mine are getting
have-
that way too, Cheryl.
I've never kept a ram. I'm out on this one.
I haven't either. This will be the first time for me keeping them. Well, I kept
Oh, yeah?
them, but it's been years and years ago, and it was just the
Okay.
German blues.
Well, and like Cheryl just said, most rams aren't aggressive. At least the German blues and the electric, they're not aggressive at other fish. Just more
Yeah.
than each other. You know,
Hmm.
getting their
See, now,
territory.
I've got some pistos in with my golds, the extra females for the pistos and the extra females for the gold rams, and the gold or the apisto females do chase off the gold rams.
Yeah, I could see that.
The baby
My
babies though,
EBA.
they do okay together.
My EBAs, yeah, since they've gotten a little older, they've turned into kind of dicks towards each other. They beat the snot out of one. I had to move it to a different tank. They beat it pretty bad, but it's coming around now. Now they're just bickering among each other.
Whips World. Whips World.
Yeah.
The whipstick.
Heck yeah, man. Glad you made it, buddy.
I think he's been busy today. I think he was driving earlier, or was that yesterday?
Oh, wow.
I lose my days, damn it.
How cold are you up
I
there
did.
right now, Jeff?
Flirting with zeros and negatives.
Wow, okay. Yeah, we only hit 76 here today.
Yeah.
Holy-
Yeah, it was nice here.
No, every now and again, Henry sends me a screenshot of his temps, and then I send him a screenshot of mine, or the dashboard of my van with the -30 or whatever on it.
Right.
Yeah, I was
Yesterday.
standing in the sunshine with my bare feet in the soil. It was nice.
Yeah, late tonight, well,
Yeah.
early tomorrow morning before sunrise, we're supposed to start getting some rain. There's supposed to be a cold front coming through. And it's gonna
Okay.
drop down into the low 70s for the next 3 days. Woo-hoo.
Well, you'll make it through.
Curtis,
You
we
know
can
what I
send
mean?
him some
Like,
of ours.
chin up, buddy. You'll make it.
Yeah, we could all package them up and send it down there to cool you guys off.
Yeah,
Yep.
Nah,
We're
you
supposed to get
keep
some of those,
that right where it's at.
We're supposed to get that polar vortex over the top of Wisconsin this winter, so we'll share some.
Yeah, I saw that.
Boo.
All right. Well, it depends on where it hits there, Mike. Usually it hits us. It doesn't affect you so bad, but it might affect Florida.
Hey, if we're down in the 70s on Christmas Day, that's a good Christmas for us.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. If I don't have to get out there with the lawnmower, you know what I mean? It's a good year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have
Come run
that
my
two
Mike?
Christmases ago on Christmas Day, we were 92 degrees. We had a heat wave come through.
Mike,
2
Mike,
years
if you need
ago
to,
for Christmas.
if
Yeah,
you need-
92 degrees with 85% humidity.
I'm gonna run over the Christmas lights with the lawnmower.
Yeah.
you could come up here and exercise with me and use the snow shovel.
No thanks.
No, I'm good, Curtis. I've done my share.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Yeah,
gonna have
we'll
Mike
stay-
use
we'll
the
stay
shovel.
where
I
we're
bet
at.
you use the snow blower. Mike can use the shovel. You get the snow blower.
Yep.
I don't really use anything anymore with, but I have all this stuff to make my own.
I use the co-op root tabs. I don't use them very often. Mainly when I'm just first planting root plants in, and that's about it.
Yeah, I don't use them.
I don't
I
even
don't
do that
either.
anymore.
Yeah, I starve all my
Plants
tanks.
of,
Everything I have is running lean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I first put like a sword plant, if I split them and put a new fresh, piece of one in to get growing, I'll put a root tab in with it. But that's about the only time. Once it gets going, I just let them
Yeah.
go.
I try my best to remember to feed the green water, and I can still starve that out too.
Nancy B in Tennessee. Hello.
I've tried to starve one of my tanks out, and I have not accomplished it in 6 months.
On the
Green water, or
Green water. So
Alright.
I said, screw it. I got some LT Gray endlers from Mike All Things Fish, and it was like, whoop, right in the green water.
Yeah.
They're loving
oh,
life.
those showing off. Yeah,
Yeah, when you can see them, they're loving life in that green water tank.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure their babies are too.
I'll tell you
Ben's
what.
got a sweet green water tank too.
If you're raising pseudomcgills and rainbow fry, green water's the way to go, man.
Yeah, makes life easier.
Oh, heck yeah. It's a food for them all day. I mean, I still can fry
Yeah.
food and stuff, but yeah, it's just that all day food for them to munch on.
Yeah.
It makes all the difference in the world.
I struggle with the Rams with that, not having the all day food.
It's a tank that I constantly fill up but don't water change because I go by with a glass and I scoop the green water out and I pour it in this tank and I pour it in that tank. The next thing
Yeah.
you know, the tank's half full and I got to fill it back up.
Have you tried Moina?
Yeah, I've got some. I can't keep enough in there. It seems like when they're little.
Well, what I was going to say is, when I was breeding the rams really heavy, I would keep the Moina in all of the fry boxes and let them breed in there. And then when I, had eggs in there, the Moina never bothered the eggs much. But once the rams hatch, the baby Moina are smaller than baby brine. So within a couple of days, they can start eating the babies, They couldn't eat the adult Moina, but they had that constant food source.
Yeah, no, I put cups in there every day, but they're in a 10-gallon tank, so there's too much space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've learned that lesson. When you start with Daphne or Moina or any of those, start in like a little jar.
Yeah. Well, no, the cultures are doing good. It's just there's too much space for the fry to get them.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, but I mean, even growing your live foods, if you put one bag of Moina in a 10-gallon tank, I've had better luck doing it in a little cylinder or a bowl or something, and doubling them and tripling them and just keep getting bigger and bigger.
I've had a couple 10 gallons do okay for Moina and stuff. It's just in this fish room, I haven't been able to get them to take to the 10 gallons.
Was that Vibes I saw?
Yeah,
It was vibes.
He's sitting backstage, so I was going to throw him up here, and then he went whoop right back off.
Chicken butt.
I'm playing.
Claire!
I'm playing with something new.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
How you
Christmas.
doing, Vibes?
Yeah, Merry
Hey,
Christmas to you,
Shabby.
buddy.
Thank you, Mike.
I missed your show last night, buddy. I ended up taking a nap inadvertently in the afternoon and then never getting online and going to sleep.
Yeah.
I slept well.
Good. No, this evening there was a choir at a local church, so from Tennessee. So I went to watch them, and came to find out some of the guys in the choir actually are into aquariums. So of course, I had to talk about aquariums.
That's the type of investigative journalism that we thrive on.
So I
Thank
might
you,
have some
sir,
of them
for your service.
as guests. Yeah. Of course, we had to start off with the big dogs, in the hobby.
Hey, Mike, make sure.
Big
I hope
dogs.
you were
Who's got
talking about
the
Richard
bot?
Reynolds.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
He's starting out with the big dogs and say, who's got the Dovite?
Exactly.
Not me.
Not it.
Not me.
If I had one to be mounted on the wall.
I got one.
If I had one, it would be Junior, my largest goldfish.
Again.
He's
Nice.
got that. He's got that Dovite
Red morph.
energy.
Red morph.
Yeah, you can keep that. Don't be sticking that in one of my buckets or something when I'm there.
Actually got a pair, got a male and a female.
Fill his bucket with the fry.
Yeah, we'll see how they do.
That reminds me of Vibe saying, "Oh yeah, no, I got this pleco," and I was like, "What is it on the other side of this wood?" Turns out the pleco is the piece of wood that I thought was in the bucket. I was like, "No, that's not coming in here. You got to take that back to your car." Like that? No.
It's just a pleco.
Yeah. Pleco the size of a baby arm. I don't need it.
Yeah, I've got 6 mini Ranger plecos from Dan that were supposed to top out at 2.5 inches that are like, I think, close to 9 now.
I'm guessing that's not what you were.
Yeah.
I'm still a little
Oops.
frustrated about that.
I had a guy at
Just
work.
get another 75 gallon going.
They're in the 125.
I can't remember the name of it besides Sailfin. This guy at work's like, you got to take this pleco from me, and I'll just give it to you. It's very expensive. And it's
Yeah, Sultan Sailfin. Yeah.
It's an L001 and it's about 10 inches right now.
Mm.
And I'm like, well, why are
Pretty
you getting
fish.
that?
They just get so damn big.
Yeah, it's not even full grown. It was just like, wow. I
Yeah.
Well,
guess.
that's like, isn't it the gold nugget pleco, I think? They're the ones that they get like 12, 14 inches. They get real big, but they're beautiful when they're small.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's beautiful now, as big as he is. But I'm gonna have to set something up bigger for him pretty soon.
Time to get the
Oh,
115
Vibes is
going.
showing off his shirt. I forgot to show off my shirt. Rico Stan. Keeping it real, y'all.
What's the
Stephen
fish?
P. What your fish, y'all?
That's some nice WTF work right there. I like
I
that.
know.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. I had to get one eventually, so I did.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get one of those for my wife. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
She's
they
she's
even
still
have
wearing a
towels.
Seakim shirt that's got the fish on it. And that thing is like weathered really nice. Like it's a nice old print now. You know what I mean? And like it's a good looking shirt. That's like one of her favorites. So I think she'd enjoy a What the Fish shirt.
Oh yeah.
Mine's still on me to get a Skull Aquatics one.
Yeah.
Yes, same here.
So
I didn't even know there was
Rip.
one.
I don't have a Skull Aquatics t-shirt. What the hell's up with that?
nobody does.
I do.
Yeah, you
I only bought like.
Oh, well, as long as Curtis has one,
I
I
got to know.
guess it's fine.
I got to know sizes.
Come on, hook a brother up. Come on.
I will.
It's not my biggest complaint of 2025. I'll tell you that.
I just got the towel. Too.
But it's one of them. It makes the list.
All right. Duly noted.
The towel is awesome, y'all.
Yeah.
The towel looks
I wonder
really
which one I
awesome.
have. I think the one I have is just all the fish. Thought I had that one too. 'Cause that's this year's,
Nice.
isn't it?
Stickers.
Yeah.
My stickers will be here Friday.
Yeah, this is mine.
Yeah. I have that one and the old one.
Nice.
You know, that whole What the Fish thing 2 years ago at the Clay, Jenna cornered me at like 11 o'clock at night after quite a few drinks. And I drew a picture of supposedly a fish. I don't think that's what it was at all. I hope it's not on that What the Fish thing.
It might be.
A third grader could have done better. I was
Yeah.
feeling no pain when I did that.
I would probably draw just as good drunk as I would sober, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
It would just
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure whether I've done one or not. How about that?
it would be stick figure fish is what mine would be. Reaching
My
in back.
stickers will be in Friday. I should have sent them out when I sent out all that other stuff that went out to people in the fish fam last week.
Whoops.
Mike, I think you got one coming. I know Curtis does.
Alright.
Vibes, Jeff.
I got mine
I
yesterday.
think Richard's got one coming. Ed Moat's already got his. I don't know about Greg or any of the others, but Jody,
Yeah.
a bunch of them.
That's exciting, man. I always love a sticker.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I did mine on acrylic. I went and bought an acrylic sheet at Home Depot and screwed it to my door in the fish room and just, I have them all on that. That way, if I ever move the fish room around, I can just move that.
I've got an old mirror from the 60s that I've been putting them on. It's like floor length mirror,
I'll go get mine.
I
7 foot.
I was putting mine on a refrigerator door, and then the refrigerator quit. So we got the old grinder out. We cut the metal off the front of the door, and I mounted the part of the door to the wall, so
There you go.
I can take it with me.
That's it. That's what I wanted. I wanted something I could take with me if I ever move the fish room.
Put it on your vehicle.
The goldfish have told my wife to tell me that they need to be fed. So They apparently have communicated a need. So what I've got right here, I went with Mexicali. I went to San Antonio and met up with Mexicali, and I bought the cigar box, and I dressed it up with all kinds of stickers. And in this box, I keep all my stickers.
That's dope.
So
That works.
I've got stickers upon stickers. So I've got bags of stickers.
Oh, wrong one.
Ooh.
Yep, I got a bunch of those.
HHDs.
Mm-hmm.
About time they start sending them out.
Three different sizes.
The legend.
Jeff Kane sticker.
There's a new version of that, Mike.
Yeah, I've got it too.
I got 3 different versions from you.
Yeah, I think there's a new one came out after that. Maybe.
Yeah, I got like 3 different ones. Oh, and in the bottom of the box, I have my Red Elvis's sticker.
Nice.
Like whip stickers, I got probably 6 different ones of those.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. It's a fun box to have. I'm very excited about it.
Well, that one.
I got that one.
Yeah.
I even got a fishy monster.
All right.
I think I do. I scored a bunch of them off of Brian.
I got them from
I
Jason.
cheated. You cheated too.
I know Jason sent me a whole envelope full of everything that he had. I got the Algae Barn. That's a cool place. If you guys have never went to the Algae Barn,
Huh?
I've never been. I have a sticker though.
they sell all the copepods and oh yeah,
Got a bunch of those.
you can buy all the macroalgae. Just all kinds of weird stuff. Daphnia.
got a few skull aquatics.
There's a prized one.
I don't know.
Oh,
Aqua
I'm
balls.
thinking
Come on, y'all. Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy.
Now whips kissing butt. It's getting deep.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, that's the way we like it. Nice and deep.
I got that one. And I think I got 3 koozies now. And one of them is
This is one of the best stickers out there. Bucket.
He's
That
an
was-
F in
I
the
got
front.
that one.
For a bucket.
I've got a bucket.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that
Shit,
bucket.
man. We can't forget.
I got a fish pan sticker.
Yeah. Keith. Yeah, I got that one. Got his towel, got his shirt. Got that one.
Yeah, I finally got that.
Oh, you finally got one? That's awesome, dude.
It's in
Got that one
bag.
too.
What is it? I don't know if I can get my camera to look up. It's
that
in that bag up there.
Yep, got that one.
Oh, there's a prize sticker.
Stickers are like Pokemon for Mike.
Oh yeah, I
Got
got
a
it.
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yep, got that one too.
Yeah. Definitely.
So many stickers.
Naughty Cheryl.
Yeah, but did you get the real Vibes bucket?
No.
No, I did. No, I did not. But I was there when he was buying them. I was connected via video,
I got the
I got a
and he
bunch.
bought some more when we were in whatchamacallit, Pennsylvania. Okay, yeah, because this is another one. that I got of yours, Jeff. And then there was a third one I think is right next to it. Hold on, let me see if I can get back there.
Dude, that's where he
Yeah.
was making food.
Yeah, those are the last generations. Yeah, this one now.
Okay. Oh, I like that one.
And this one. It's a little hard to read the wording on it because of the.
Right, but I love the color gradient from top to bottom on that one that's showing up right now on the background color.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I like that. Keystone Clash 2023 Rico stand. Same image as is on my shirt.
You missed everything, Katie and Jake.
Fishymon. Shout out to Corey Dorables.
Yeah, I got that one.
Been a while since I've seen her around on YouTube side.
Yeah.
Instagram once in a while she's on.
What's that one?
Rockin' Betas.
I don't think I know them.
No?
Oh, so many stickers. So many stickers.
All right.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have the shirt yet,
Yeah, I got
but I got Genevieve sticker right here. Oh yeah, my Beischer bro, Fathom.
yeah.
He's been MIA for a while now.
He's a
I think we
business
need to ground him.
I assume he got caught up in something.
he's a businessman. He's got like
He's handling business.
he's got like 6 3D printers going 24/7 selling stuff. So.
Right? Yeah, I was like,
stuff he's been 3D printing. It'd blow your mind. Holy cow!
yeah. I assume that something went well, and now he is enslaved
No,
to whatever project.
I talked to him yesterday. He made, I don't know how big it is. It looks like it's over a foot long. It's a jet engine and it actually spins and it's all 3D printed.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. He just fell down a rabbit hole. When he comes back up, he'll show us something cool for sure.
Well,
I'm excited about
There's-
that.
Whip, it's
Jimmy
Fathom.
too, but
It's Fathom engine. Yeah, they both fell into the 3D hole.
Jimmy texted me the other day because Curtis wouldn't answer his phone. Or no, he called me because Curtis wouldn't answer his phone.
Uh,
But he won't come play and chat with us anymore.
Or come up on screen.
Come on now.
I talked to him on
Yeah.
the phone the other day again. After he sent me, he's building a 1950s garage with the gas pumps and everything, 3D printing it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alex is
It's
actually
good that he's got a hobby.
Alex is making those plant racks that you put the little baskets in.
Yeah. I think is it Jesse just did a big unboxing of those?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's selling them to some other big company because he said he shipped them like 2,000 of them or something ridiculous number.
It was somebody that he met at one of the I think it was in Texas that he met the guy.
Like
I am very proud of that.
I love this one. It's
Me too.
freaking great, man. It's ready to be freaking mailed out.
Right?
Zoom ahead, yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll go about another 10 minutes, then we'll call her good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
to get
play with my
set.
stickers all night. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to be on the live stream to do this.
Oh, yeah.
This is
I'll
just
play with
fun.
some cards
I haven't
tonight.
opened this box in like a month.
Sound like Curtis's dog's raiding the pond again.
He's only got to drink 2 or 3 gallons a day.
Yeah.
He's another part of my auto water change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he drains it.
Yeah, he drains it for me. Then he goes
Yeah,
to water.
unfortunately, mine does too, but it drinks out of the damn Rosie Barb fry tank. They're still like eyelashes, so I'm pretty sure he's eating quite a few of them.
Yes. Yeah. You might have some casualties there.
Yeah, I don't let
Oops.
anybody hear that kind of stuff.
But that
He
one
just,
try.
he just loves that protein water.
Yeah, it's his favorite tank now.
I should just fill
You
the bowl with it so you can start drinking out of the bowl.
He used to drink out of the T-bar cichlid tank when it was goldfish tank, but I think the T-bars might be tagging his tongue.
Usually you don't
That, wa-
first.
that water's too spicy.
Capstone.
Yeah.
Trout grenades are always taken by Capstone when she gets up there drinking.
Yeah.
My miniature poodle, he got one of my electric blue crayfish. Got him one day. He was in licking the top. It was up on the floor, Mark got him.
Mm-mm.
Come out of there. Yep, 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 yep. Poor crayfish went flying off, but his his claw stuck on his tongue.
Yeah.
But yet the next day he was right back in drinking water out of the bottom tanks again. You know, didn't learn a thing.
Yeah. That's the thing. You could drink out of the 125 easily too. But the fish in there are a lot bigger. So
Maybe they
Might
didn't
actually grab that tongue.
I'm pretty sure a pike cichlid would take it
Oh yeah.
and actually start swallowing it.
Be glad it ain't a gar.
Right. I might stop drinking out of the tank. So
I actually think in that big pond of mine, I think we do have some damn alligator gar.
yeah,
Maybe.
definitely need a big pond for them.
You got any sturgeon in there? I was thinking of that the other day. It's big enough you could have sturgeon in there.
I don't think there is. There might be.
I don't know. I just think they're cool.
They are.
Not that I'd ever have anything big enough to put one in, but they're cool.
I don't think I'd keep the water cold enough.
Well, if I could afford the tank, maybe
Well,
I'd afford the chili.
when I finally get my big pond going, I'd like to put some of those sand sturgeon in there. The ones that only get to be like 3 foot.
I'll tell you, at the Triple Crown, if anybody went to Russ, I forget his last name.
Wessel.
his house, Russ Wessel. If anybody went to his house, he had these 2 ponds, an upper and a lower, and they were huge. I mean, they were really cool. And he had paddlefish and shit in there. And that was the
I got
first time
paddlefish in mine.
seen them in somebody's pond, and it was. they
I
were
love the
really-
way the paddlefish looks.
Yeah,
That is so
There's
cool.
paddlefish in mine. Yeah.
yep,
He's got
just
a,
that
he's got a
big old
Fly
turtle.
River turtle in there too.
Wow.
Yeah, his place was pretty incredible. He had 2 ponds. He had a whole fish house built on the property just for his fish room, and there were sunlight. There were windows all around 3 sides of it, and then all these what do you call it? The solar lights in the roof.
Solar tubes.
Yeah, solar tubes everywhere, and he had no lights on any of his tanks. It was all lit by the sun. It was really cool.
That's wild. There's a trip to be had when we go to Tennessee. No, Kentucky, right?
Yeah, Kentucky.
Yeah, we're going to Nancy's house.
If,
We're raiding her place for sure.
Whose
if,
house?
Possibly Lumi's.
if you want to go to
No, but I
Russell's
thought there was
place-
a tour of somebody.
Yeah, but you got to buy that when you buy your ticket because there's only so many people can go.
I guess I should buy my ticket then.
Yeah, I need to.
I got to get around to it too. But I'm going.
Well, as
Jill-
long as I'm
Jill's got
ahead of
the
you
dates.
3, that's good.
Yeah, well, no, we're all raiding Nancy's place. just so
Yeah.
Nancy's aware.
Lumi's going. I'm pretty sure Cheryl's going.
Yeah, but Nancy's in Tennessee, not Kentucky. Is she close by?
That's fine. Yeah, she's not that far away.
Oh, okay. Well, Nancy, that's
All
all I
right,
got
then.
to say to you.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Nancy. When there's like 12 vehicles pull up in your front yard,
Right.
you'll be all right.
No, the worry starts when we come in the house.
That might be a worry.
Yeah, you don't have to worry when we pull up. Like, save it all for the door.
Mhm.
Yeah, or when we leave and we're all carrying a bucket or a bag.
7,000 an hour.
Eh. If we bring enough people, we can keep that to $1 per
Just
person.
an old-fashioned fish raid.
All right, guys. I guess we'll call her good there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
threats on Nancy B. Great spot to end it.
Yeah.
Remember, folks, your parents' Christmas lights problems aren't necessarily your problem.
Right.
Anybody else got anything to say?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Mike, Richard, Vibes, Jeff, Curtis,
Thank you.
everybody in chat. Thanks for coming in. We will see everybody next week.
All right, guys.